Welcome to the AACS Daily News. In association with Attleboro's Big Read, Community V&A hosted 5 tools for healing grief, guilt, and loss. The workshop focused on practices to develop self-compassion and facilitate healing following loss.
I was the spiritual and bereavement care coordinator with the Community V&A hospice team for several years. So it's been my honor and pleasure to be back here this evening to celebrate the Big Read book, 5 Skies, and talk about its themes of grief and loss and guilt, and some ways that we can learn how to cope with them and handle them in our own lives. It's a lot of fun for us to do interactive things. So we talked about the book and gave examples from the book of how folks cope with loss and also sometimes maybe have a very hard time coping with loss, and then suggested some tools and techniques that folks might try on their own. Some are meditation techniques, some are breathing practices, some just relate to our daily lives of literally witnessing each other's stories and listening and being present for folks. One thing that we did was to suggest that folks just pay attention to their breathing as a way to relax and not worry about what they're thinking about. Let their thoughts just be whatever their thoughts are, and literally just follow their breath. So that is one practice that can be very calming and centering. We also talked about the practice you just mentioned, which is to offer well-being to other people as a way for us to actually come to terms with things that we have felt like we just couldn't come to terms with, very difficult emotions. And we talked especially about the book Loving Kindness by Sharon Salzberg and some of Tara Brock's work. She's also a teacher who deals a lot with issues around being able to accept difficult things that have happened in our lives. And we also listened to one another's stories as we told each other something about our lives and literally just witnessed our stories. Community V&A is part of Attleboro that has tremendous resources for dealing with loss, as well as what I think of as overall wellness. And so there's just so much here. If folks look at www.communityvna.com, they'll find a lot of resources. They could also contact the Community V&A hospice team, because the bereavement care coordinator would be able to give them additional resources in the community. There are grief support programs that Community V&A hosts that are really valuable, have helped a lot of people through the years. So there's a lot here. Folks are welcome to call or check in with the website.
That's it for today's update. You can watch all of our content by visiting our website, AACS.com, by downloading the AACS mobile app, or by visiting the AACS Roku channel.